following is a live special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon to you. My name is Ron Juckett, and we welcome you to our third round coverage. Let me make sure that I'm not crowding my name, of the PGA Championship. And oh my goodness, what a tale we have to tell today. As our leaders, that we had 3 overnight leaders, we'll show you them in a second. They're already 5 shots off the lead as we go to coverage. So buckle up. We had 92 golfers go into the weekend within 8 shots of each other. The course is hard. It's playing fast, but the wind has died down. But first, let's tell you how we got here, shall we? And it would be helpful if I remember which buttons are which. So after Thursday night's play, J.H. Taylor opened up with the 63. He was the first round co-leader in the clubhouse at 7 under par. Hubie Green, who contended for the Masters Championship back in whenever we did that, was at 7 under par. He opened up with the 63. And Fuzzy Zeller, a 1979 U.S. or Masters champion and 1984 U.S. Open champion, 7 under 63. Great rounds here at Harding Park. Retief Goosen, an opening 64. Tommy Armour, Sam Snead, and 4 others at 6 under par. And then we played last night, and scores were reasonable. You could get around here pretty well. Hubert Green, who will watch all of his round today, 10 under, 367 on Friday. That OT is not overtime Morris, it's old Tom Morris, and his 6 under 64 put him in the last group at 10 under par. Ben Hogan, who's a veritable who's who of championship golf. He shot a 65 in the afternoon, 10 under par. And then a gaggle of golfers at 9 under. Greg Norman, a 3 under 67, 9 under for the championship. Arnold Palmer, a 5 under 65, 9 under for the championship. Freddie Couples, a 66 yesterday, 9 under, and 2 others at 9 under par. But as we look at the live leaderboard right now, oh my goodness, those 10 under pars are just get a 4 at. They are chasing Ralph Goodall, who is 9 under par, and we will pick him up next on the 17th tee. Larry Nelson has played 13. He is at 13 under par. Again, we're trying to make this course difficult. It doesn't seem to work. Jim Furyk, a 7 under 63 today. He's 11 under par. Tiger Woods, a 64. He's 11 under par. And Jordan Spieth, him the master of the 8-foot birdie putt, a 5 under 65. He's 11 under par. Freddie Couples on the course. He's played the first 2. He's 11 under. And the 4 golfers at 10 under, and like I said, you'll see 3 of those their entire round today. Can they chase Goodall? Can Goodall make a mistake? We'll find out. And here's the reason why. Thursday, 68-69, or just about a shot and a third under par. Last night, it played a bit tougher as we tried to toughen up the course. Didn't really work. 68.81 was the scoring average. You had to be at 2 under par just to make the cut going in the weekend. But today, with a harder course and a lighter breeze, it's just like Royal St. George's. The best defense on Harding Park is the wind, and the wind is down. And so with the best players in the history of golf attacking this course, nearly 2 under par, get you there at 68.22. And so there you have it. That's the setup for the round today. Scoring is there. There's going to be a lot of birdies, and I honestly don't know what you and I are going to see over the next 2 hours and change, but I'm sure this championship is going to get mighty complex between now and late Sunday afternoon. So for the next 2 hours and change, just relax and watch as the best golfers of all time play maybe one of the most charming golf courses you've never seen. Unless you watched the PGA last week, then you have seen it. I'm Ron Juckett. Let's play some golf, shall we? Did I get it right? No. There. So here's a live look at Ralph Goodall on the 17th tee. And Goodall is having a round for the ages. He is 9 under, which would be a 61, and tie him for a virtual major championship record. Birdies at 1, 4, 5, 7. I feel like I'm doing a numbers board here. 10, 12, 13, 15, and 16 out in 32. And he's got a chance to come in at 30. He bogeyed the par 4 second. '17th playing 5 yards longer than normal and playing right to left at 5. So a knockdown 7 is what Goodall will play. And we'll follow him 17 and 18. And he is 15 feet to the right of the pin and gives himself a birdie chance to shoot possibly a 60. Just to show you the difference, Mark O'Meara in the same group is 4 over par today after shooting the first 2 rounds and 6 under. Now Goodall, 13 feet. He's got a 13 and 36 chance. You can't divide that. That's a prime number. And he sinks it. So Ralph Goodall is 10 under par on his round today. Absolutely amazing. And he is setting the pace for everyone else to catch up on. He has a 3-shot lead. So we go back to the first hole, and this is the next to last group to go off. How you doing, Mr. Tebow? Ben Hogan, who was tied for the overnight lead, and now finds himself 6 shots back as we start. It's an easy starter hole here at Harding. Remember, this is a municipal course. He's going to lose 5. Going to play with a 3-wood. He is playing with Greg Norman, and we plan on showing you each shot for Hogan and Norman as long as they remain close. I love this course. I played it for the first time Thursday afternoon and thought, wow, this is really a fun course. And then we've done the last 2 nights, and the players seem to like it too. So Hogan, such a wide fairway. He's got 136. Now Norman. Pretty much the same shot. You can get into trouble here if you put it in the trees. The keys to Harding Park is putting the ball in the fairway, but over the first 2 rounds, the field was hitting fairways about 2/3 of the time, so it's not been all that difficult. And Norman whacks his ball 282. 792 this week for Action PC. One of the questions that I've gotten is, which game do I think better? I think this is the prettier eye candy, but I think this version of Action PC Golf 2020 is the best one yet. It just feels realistic. So 135 for Hogan. He's going to get 5 yards, so a sand wedge is what he's going to go with here. And this is going to be throwing darts, I think, for these last two groups. Going to have 7-8 feet for birdie. Someone asked if I could slow down the animation last night. I can, but these streams are pretty heavy. Last night's stream took 2 hours and 12 minutes. So I'll do what I can to describe things better, but that might be something I experiment with over the winter. So 118. Pin today, as it usually is on top of a knob. There's a lot of knobs on these greens. And so Norman wants to land it about a yard short and let it roll. He got under it a bit. He's got about 18 feet for birdie. It's still birdie nonetheless. So 17 feet, 5 and 36 chance. It's going to go up and down the hill. We deal with putting charts here, 1 being easy and 5 being Augusta on a gnarly day. And he just missed. That was a very good effort. Hole playing to a stroke average of 381 today. So you really want the birdie if you can. So Norman is 7 back. Here's Hogan. 50-50 shot, 18 and 36. And this is to get within 5. Dead center. And so Goodall will play 18 in a moment. Larry Nelson we won't pick up unless he gets to within 15 under. Furyk, Woods, and Spieth at 11 under. Hogan and Couples at 11 under. Horton, Smith, Olin Dutra are the ones that are at 10 under and finished. Dustin Johnson having a good round. We watched his round on Thursday. And we haven't even gotten to the overnight leaders, and we'll pick up them in a moment. But first, we go to 18 for Ralph Goodall. The most storied and talked about hole on the golf course. This is a challenging finishing hole. The decision off the tee across the dog leg is how far left do you cut it. That tree you see to the left does come into play along with Lake Merced. So Goodall's going to get 5 yards for the wind. So he's going to go with a 3-wood. 18 playing over par today at 405, and off the tee, it's 496. Pin is back left on this Saturday. And Goodall has 210 to get in, but the ball is safe, and that's how you do it. He is trying for a major championship record 60. And with a birdie, he would shoot a 59. O'Meara shows how to get it done. Going to lose 5 for the hill and 5 for the wind. So it's a 10-yard drop here. So it's going to play 220. So a knockdown 5 for Goodall. That still may be too much club, but he's got a 3-shot lead. That's not too much club at all. Got 30 feet for a major championship record. Now, he's thinking 30 feet. He's living the life of Riley here. A roll of a 1-1, 3-3, or 6-6 gives him a 59. And no one's even come close to doing that in a major championship. He's going to go. This is for a 59 for Ralph Goodall. Gave it a good wrap. Got 4 feet to clean up for par, and no one's going to argue 60. O'Meara, 4 over 74 today, out in 36 and in 38. And now Goodall for a 60. Oh, yeah. Comes home in 28. Unbelievable. Ralph Goodall, you had ventured against, is going to be the clubhouse leader. And you would see his march tomorrow right here on Retro Sports Network. But let's see who can get him. So Ben Hogan here on the second hole. He's 5 shots behind. He's getting 5 left to right, 5. The fairway slopes right to left, and it's flat. And the second today playing to a stroke average of 390. So Hogan, on a day where you can go low, 60. Somebody shot a 60 here. Is going to let this one rip. Those bunkers on the left are collection bunkers, and it's hard to hit past it. Hogan did, and he is 147 to the pin. Norman. Got to be a lot of pressure on these golfers at 9, 10 under to shoot low. That caught a bit of the rough and bounced out. And so he's got one. Oh, it's still in the rough. He actually didn't make the fairway. I thought it did. So it'll depend on the lie for Norman. Not a bad shot, but not a great one either. He's in the rough. It's sitting up. 148. Going to play a knockdown 9. Plenty of room to the left. And he hit it heavy. Hit it fat. 17 yards. Not where you want to be. Now Hogan 146. Center of the green. Birdied 1. And again, that one wasn't all that great either. 5 more yards, he'd have taken that. So Norman is 51 feet for birdie. He's going to lag this. One of the ones that you think you can make a run for it, and you just get yourself into trouble. Leaves himself 2 feet for par. Hogan going to make the same thought. 28 feet. He's going to lag. Good thing he hit it too hard. 3 feet past the hole, just a little bit to clean up. And he does. All right, last group of the day is on the first tee, and we'll be with them every step of the way. Hubert Green, 2-time major champion, contended in our all-time great Masters back in April. Going to take a driver here on the first tee. Larry Nelson has bogeyed the 15th, so Goodall is 4 shots clear. That tells you just how good that round was. And Green puts it right down Broadway, 282, and the driver is 118. I think on a day like this, where we have a rabbit in the field, same shot for Old Tom. Let me tell you how Old Tom Morris got to 10 under par. The man virtually invented major championship golf. Played in the first major ever, and what is now the Open Championship at Prestwick, when it was a 27-hole course. 66 on Thursday and a 64 yesterday, and he leads the field in putting with 1.478 putts per green in regulation. Hasn't hit a lot of fairways, hasn't hit a lot of greens, but his putter has been his friend. He's birdied this hole the first 2 days. Going to spin in. Oh, he got a lot of roll. He's going to spin in a wedge. That traveled 315. He's got 86 yards. So both of these last golfers have done well. We watched Old Tom, by the way. If you weren't with us for the opening round of the Open Championship, we played Old Tom and Young Tom together. How you doing, TV Paulie? So Green, oh, wow, he's got to actually... Can't spin this. Well, hits it pin high, 15 feet. Overnight leaders on the first hole, but Ralph Goodall shot a 60, a major championship record, and these fine folks trail by 6 shots. Green opened up with a 63 on Thursday. Hubert Green, wow, Hubert Green hasn't made a bogey all week. He leads the field in fairways hit and 20th in greens and average putting, but when you're putting it on the green to begin with, your putter can be average. Went out and shot a 67 yesterday. Now Morris can spin this. Just on the back edge of a knob here. And that is dead solid perfect. He's got about 2 feet to get to 11 under par. Green from 14. And he's got a 1 in 4 chance of making it. And to come up the hill. Not a difficult putt. But you know you're going to have to shoot low. And so that puts more pressure on. Good effort. Leaves himself a foot. Old Tom, 2 feet. Yes, sir. So Old Tom is at 11 under, 5 back. And we'll go to 3. Where Ben Hogan stares at the first 3 par of the day. Grandstands at the green, uphill. You're losing 10 yards for the hill and getting 5 back from the wind. So he's losing 5. This is going to play 180 for the players today. And for Ben Hogan, that's his 8-iron. So normal 8-iron shot doesn't have to get cute. And that's why got himself 7-8 feet under the hole for birdie. Doesn't get much easier than that. Ben Hogan, one of the better iron players of all time. Just keep going low. All right, Greg Norman. Same shot, essentially. Right at the flag. The third playing to a stroke average of 292. So Norman has parred the first 2 holes. Hit it a bit hard, 25 feet or so. But it's on the green, 22 feet. All right. So Norman is going to take a chance here. Putting chart 4. 5 is the hardest, 1 is the easiest, but he's got a 5 in 36 chance of making this. And he doesn't want to be on the wrong end of this runaway train. And he holds it. What a putt for Norman. He read that absolutely right. It broke about 3 feet from the hole and curled right in. And so Norman is 6 back at 10 under. Now Hogan, 8 and 18, 4 and 9 chance here. For Ben, taking his time. Sinks it, goes to 12. 2 under through 3. You get the sense that Ben Hogan can feel it, and the par 5 fourth is next for Hogan. Freddie Couples has birdied the 5th. He's at 12 under. David Duvall, 11 under through 17. And Johnny Miller, who played very well yesterday, is on the front side at 11 under par. If you missed the Open, we had 92 golfers make the cut this weekend, and they were all within 8 shots of the lead coming in. All right, second tee. Old Tom, who birdied the first, gets first dibs here. And he's just going to rip this. In the bunker. Not what he wanted. Green. Parred the first. Hit that one right, 302 off the tee, 153 to get home, and is leaving himself in a good position for a birdie here at 2. Now Morris, 177 with an 8 iron. No, let's go 7. See if we can get any roll here. Well, he hooked it. Not a really birdie chance from 13 yards. But he'll take it. Here's green, 152. Going to play a 9 iron and just going to go right at this. Hit it over the bunker, left it a bit short, and didn't hit it hard enough, so he's got 30 feet. Morris will lag this from 38. Got it close. They wouldn't have gotten in, but he got it close. 2 feet for par. Makes it green. Will lag this. Hubert Green actually did win a PGA. And believe it or not, I believe he won the 77 PGA. And he did it knowing he was under a death threat. He walked the last few holes on Sunday, I want to say with the Oklahoma State Police. I think that was the year the PGA was at Southern Hills. Can you imagine that? You're playing for the biggest paycheck of your career, and you're getting all the extra attention, national television and all, or international television and all that, and you're playing with, it's going to lag this, state troopers so you don't die. Anyway, he cleans up his par, and so we'll go to 4. We'll go to 4. So the lone par 5 on the front side. This is the superlative hole. The longest on the course, sharpest dogleg, tallest trees, toughest of the par 5s to reach in 2. Of course, that won't stop the players from trying, provided they don't lose their drives in the left of a sharply sloping fairway. So Hogan's aiming this to the left edge. Going to play the driver. The shot will go left to right about 5 yards, and he's playing into a wind. Pin is in front of a bunker on the left, front left. And today it's playing a bit harder than it did the first 2 days. Still, it's a birdie hole at 4.64. And from my calculation, it's playing 595 today. So 11 yards shorter than what you see on the screen. Does not find the fairway. He loses it a bit to the left in the rough. So he will not be able to get home in 2, but depending on the lie, depends on how far he can shove this down. Norman's going to let the big dog eat. Driver in hand. And he'll find the fairway. It landed in the rough and bounced out, and he'll have 285 to get home. So no one is within 1. Couples has parred the 6th. Johnny Miller has parred the 9th. Bernard Longer has parred the 13th. So Hogan got a good lie. The rough, if you watched us for the U.S. Open, could be very tricky. Same here at the PGA. It's not as thick, but if it settles in the rough, you're not going to get a lot of distance. So Hogan's just going to aim this to the right of that bunker and have at it with a 3-wood, and that's absolutely dead solid perfect. In fact, watch that ball curl back. So he'll actually probably have to hit a lob shot to get it over that bunker. We'll see. But he's in good shape. Now Norman. 285 to get home. He's going to give this a rip. I think he can get home in 2. Right now, he's 6 back. Got under it. Not a good effort. In fact, he hit it into the rough. That was not a difficult shot at all. And it's still his turn. In fact, he's going to have to lob it. He's going to have to aim it at the flag. Because if he went with a conventional pitch shot, the bunker would catch it. It's not what you want. So Norman, this is tricky. All right, he got it on the green. He's got about 18 feet. Pars are not going to get it done today. And Hogan's going to have to lob it. It's not the bunker that would catch the ball for Hogan on this shot. It's the rough surrounding the green. You're just not going to get a good bounce out of there. And it's vital that Hogan get it on the green. Up and down puts him 3 back. It's a little harder than he wanted, but these greens are fast. And he's got about 10 feet. He's got 12 feet. So here's Norman. 5 in 36 chance. Read it perfect. Read it perfect. Little curly cue at the end, and he sidewinded the putt, and he's 5 back at 11 under, and 2 under on the round today. Now Hogan, 1 in 4 chance, 12 feet. And he left it short. Hogan kind of steaming to himself there. You wanted a birdie. But he caught his lob shot a little too hard and couldn't get down in 2. Or couldn't get down in 1. All right, third hole. Old Tom, 5 back. Last group. They're losing 5. So a 7-iron, Morris can go long here, but he'll aim it right at the flag. And that's fine. So much undulation in these greens that there's no guarantee, even if you hit a green with your tee shot, it's going to stay. Green 6 back, 7-iron. Oh, well, let's just short side that, shall we? And leaves himself about 8 feet. Not too shabby for a hole playing under par. So Mars, 25 feet. He's already made one long putt today. He's going to try this again. Going to give her a go. This is to get to 12 under and 4 back. Well, he right-sided it. Didn't quite give it the break it deserved. But he makes a par. And now green, 8 feet, 21 and 36 chance, and it's flat, which tell me you better make this, Hubie. Oh, he does. And he's 11 under par. All right, we'll be back with more golf action. But first, a reminder that hopefully the conclusion of the PGA Championship is tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. For those of you watching in Lethbridge, Alberta with bated breath, first, brush your teeth, and then second, join us at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And if you're watching in the Chicagoland area, that's 11, of course. So the conclusion of the PGA Championship, we hope, tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, right here on twitch.tv, Retro Sports Network. And a reminder, because some people care about these things, I do care about my subs. I like the footlong. All right, we move ahead to 5. I love this hole. This reminds me so much of the 3rd at Pebble Beach. There isn't a bunker on it. You're getting 5 off the tee and 10 with the club. 10 with the wind. It slopes severely from right to left. So Norman is hoping to hit this about 295. And that'll hold on the fairway. And at 125 and downwind, he'll get a chance to spin this one in. All right. Three wood for Hogan. 4 back. We'll show you the leaderboard after this shot. Hit that one thin. 260. A long way back. Hogan not very happy. So Freddie Couples has made at least a bogey, and Ben Hogan is solo second, 4 shots behind. David Duvall is in at 11 under. Larry Nelson's in at 11 under. Bernard Longer through 14 is at 11 under. And would you look at that last name on the list? Jack Nicklaus makes the turn at 11 under. Now, you had to qualify to get here. We took everybody who finished in the top 24 in the first 3 majors, and they got in. And you know whose name was not on that list? Jack Nicklaus. Hard to believe. All right, Hogan 167. He's going to get 5 yards. And not have anything get in his way towards the green. So it's a 9-iron here for Gentle Ben. And he misses it to the left. So he'll have some fairway to contend with. Now Norman. I'm going to aim this a yard to the right and short. Got a false front to contend with. But he can spin this. And remember, right now, 12 under is solo second place. Again, not hitting it hard enough. And Norman's got 30 feet. That was not a good shot at all. Okay. Hogan wants to aim it past the pin. The green slopes towards him. So it's not the world's most difficult shot, and up and down is par. And then they par from there. That's a great shot. So 20, and Hogan's got 3 feet. Norman's going to lag. Don't be dumb here on 5. By the way, playing to a stroke average today of 392. And again, that's not a great putt. He's got 3 feet to clean up. Hogan for par. Yeah. So Ben has second to himself. Norman. Same thing. Yep. All right. Last group of the day on the par 5, 4th hole. Driver in hand for green. And again, it will depend on, he can get home in 2. Depends on how long it is. No. In fact, he's in a bit of a bother here. He missed it to the left. He's in the fairway, and he's going to have tree trouble. Old Tom. They won't have tree trouble, but he couldn't find the fairway. They both cut it too finely to the left. And instead of being able to bounce it down and reach this green in 2, well, you know, birdie's not out of the question, at least for Morris. We'll see what Green's lie is. And Hubie, oh my goodness, is he in? No. So a par here for Green would be amazing. He has to work it around the tree. A major draw. The only club he can use here is a 9-iron. Got it out, put it in play, but he's got 196. So Green is really playing for a 5. Now Morris, he won't be able, oh my goodness, Morris got the bad lie in the rough. So the 7-iron in hand. And just kind of belted down. Oh no. Oh, old Tom. He got way too much ball. It was better than he thought, and he drove it in the trees right. And so this last group of the day is starting to make a mess of it. Now the 3rd for Green at 195. It's going to play 200, I think, for him. No, it's going to play 195 because what the wind will take away, the hill will add right back. So a 6-iron here for his third. Get this close, and maybe he can sneak a birdie out of this. And he puts it in the deep bunker. All right, Morris, 145. Can he punch? He can punch. With a 4. Trying to kind of wedge this between the bunkers. This is going to be a creative shot here. So he's going to have to keep it low, run it on, run it between the bunkers, and maybe, just maybe, get it on the putting surface. This should be fun. He scalded it. He absolutely scalded that shot. He ran the green. And it picked up speed. That's like going for the water to drink on a hot day and realize you've just drank in a bunch of sand. Okay, well, this should be an interesting up and down for par now, shouldn't it? Slopes away from the pin, about where Hogan was a few minutes ago. Key is getting it to stop anywhere near that pin. About 10 feet. I'd give him an 80 effort on that. And now Green has to lob it. If he can get this close, 5s would be magnificent here. He does. That is a tremendous shot from the deep bunker. All right, Morris from 8 feet. 12 and 18, 6 and 9, 2/3. There. So a 67% chance of making this. 8 feet for par. It'll go on the card as a 5. But that's a Phyllis Diller hole. That's just pure ugly. Now here's Green, 4 feet. There's a couple things on the card that could gnarl this up for him. But it won't matter. All right, so they make a tough par here in the 5th. And they're still down 5. Hope you're enjoying this. Say hi if you're in the chat. So Greg Norman, 5 back. Bernard Longer, by the way, is birdied 15, so he joins Hogan at 12. Nicklaus and Miller have parred 11. So they remain 11 under. What a rout. So, if you're a historic golf fan, let's take a look at this leaderboard for a second. What do we got possibly going on tomorrow? Ralph Goodall, who you probably don't know, but was a very good golfer in his own right. And who's chasing him? Ben Hogan, Tiger Woods, and Jack Nicklaus. I'm giddy just thinking about it. All right, so Norman is going to lose 10. Going to lose 5 because it's playing down the hill and playing left to right. So a 3-wood for Norman. Pin is back right. And you're going to want to land your approach shot on the same side of the green that the pin is, because as you'll see, if we get something that misses around here, there's a ridge right down Broadway, and you're on the wrong side of that. You're not making a birdie. So Norman plays the safe shot. He's got 190. Hogan going to take the big stick. And he hit it so hard, he drove the fairway. That's actually not a bad shot. It's going to depend on the lie. I almost hit a control drive for him, but I don't think it really matters. I think that should be fine. All right, second shot for Norman, 190. And it's going to play right as it says at 190. It's downhill, so the distance is -5, but the hill will make it back up. And so at 8 iron for Norman here, he's between clubs. Oh, and he pushed it left into a bunker. The only good thing about that is he's got about a football field of green to work with. Hogan has a good lie and a 9 iron in his hand. 147. He doesn't really care if it's playing right to left. 9 iron for Ben. NASA doesn't get better precision than that shot. He's got 15 feet. A little anger there. Ben Hogan, I don't think ever won the PGA, and certainly not after his car accident. I don't know if any of you know that story or not. Let's first take a look at Norman's lie here. This green reminds me of a calico cat. When did the wheels fall off for Norman? He's 2 under today through 5. Played well. Norman heard someone from the crowd say, "Hey, when did the wheels fall off?" And he pops it within 4 feet for par. All right, Hogan 14 feet, 1 in 4 chance. The 1950 Hogan should have been killed, not nearly killed, but should have been killed in a car accident in Texas, and had a hard time walking the rest of his life. And up until 1958, a PGA Championship was match play. It's the only major that's ever been match play. And it was just too much. You had to win, I think, 5 or 6 matches to win. It was certainly more than 72 holes, and that was just too much for Hogan. Oh. But still, second place. Ralph Goodall's 60 today, by the way, a major championship record. 9 under par, 16 under. Now Norman has 6 feet. 3 and 4 chance here. When do the wheels fall off, eh? Blew that 4 feet past the hole. This isn't dead. Tebow says, "I just yelled you the man in Norman's backswing." You guys are terrible. Makes the bogey, goes to 6 back. All right, last group on the 5th tee. Green. 3 wood. That's true. Better than yelling mashed potatoes. You don't ever need to apologize for not being here on time. So what game are you in the middle of? Hubert Green was the clubhouse leader at 10 under to start today, and then Goodall, shooting a 60 today, has him 5 back as we play the 5th. That's a good shot, 149. And Green will take that. Old Tom. Controlled driver. He did win it when it was match play, but it must have been obviously before the accident. Palmer never won the PGA. And all Arnold's would have been when they were stroke play. Only won the one U.S. Open, too. The Masters is where he was so good at. And, of course, when he went over for the Open Championship, he saved that tournament, to be honest, as far as it being a major. Morris, 119. He'll get a chance to spin. Hogan ever go take the boat across? There was also a time, probably in Hogan's day, when the PGA and the British were so close that you couldn't take the boat, because you certainly didn't fly to England or Scotland then, and they were just too close together. Green 149. Going to get 5. So the 9-iron is what he's going to use. Last time we did one of these, Bobby, you were doing 94 with History Maker Golf. How was that doing? Oh, Green nearly hold it. Yeah, I think he had that line pretty well. Don't you? 7-8 feet. And now here's Morris. He can spin this in. $119. Aim it to the right. Get over that false front. That's all he cares about. Too hard. Too hard. He knew it. He knew it when he hit it. So Bobby is doing the 1977 Major League season. And Strap Basic, middle of the second week in that one. That should be a fun year. More kabooms than your local cereal aisle. All right, 18 feet for Morris. 1 in 6 chance. Down the hill. Course is playing hard. Greens are playing fast. The round started with a moderate wind, and it died down. And so this, when we came on the air about an hour ago, the course average today was 68.22. That's almost 2 shots under par, and this par is 70. So scoring is good. Oh. Just missed. Make a par, stay 5 back. Now green. 7 feet. On the tougher side of that slope. Divide it. So 7. So 21 and 36. A good chance. 7.5. It doesn't matter. He made the putt. And so he is tied with Ben Hogan. 4 shots back here at the PGA Championship. We move ahead to 7. This is a birdie hole. It depends on what Hogan wants to do. He's going to lose 5 and it goes right 5. Going to lose 15. So he's going to go to 3-wood. He's not going to aim for that green. He can spin something in. That pin and that bunker on the left, or you don't want to mess with that. Just get it in play. Take your shot at your birdie and get within 3. Arnold Palmer, by the way, is now at 12 under par through 8. And Bernard Longer, this is a precision course. I'm not surprised that Longer's contending, is at 12. And all the ones at 11 are done for the day. So Hogan takes a snort, got 81 yards left. That's absolutely what you got to do. Three-wood for Norman. I hear a mashed potato. And he leaves it 121 on a bad shot. Mr. Forsberg's laughing to himself because Norman was playing good golf until then. He's completing the MCI Heritage Classic. Bob Gilder went 7 under 29 in the front to take it at 20 under. Now, that's not from 94. What year is that? Or was that the all-time great set? So Norman can spin this. And again, another calico green. He's got to land it on that front, bounce it up, and hopes to snooker it in right to left. It'll hold, and it'll have about 15 feet. I don't think it's an easy putt, but he'll take it. All right, Hogan, 80 yards. 2 yards past is where he wants it. Again, land it on that false, I don't want to say front, but side that goes down the bunker. And get this close, get to 13, and get second by yourself. Like that. 7, 8 feet, make the putt, get to 13. Speaking of 13, that's how many feet Norman has. He's got a 5 and 18 chance of making this. This is to get back to 11 under. Norman is kind of asking who's the one that said, I hope you fall apart. They're trying to find him in the gallery. Bad. That's bad. Makes the putt, gets back to 11 under. 5 back. Now Hogan. 4 and 9 chance. So it's not dead. But this is for solo second at 13 under par. Yeah, all the way. All the way, so Hogan's at 13 under. It is 94. I thought Bob Gilder was on the senior tour. Hale Irwin won that year. Wow. Hole in one. Gardner will be happy about that. All right, 6th hole. Hubert Green coming off his birdie on 5. Driver in hand. Crowd likes it. So does Green. 301. 182 to go. Old Tom with the driver. Lost it right. 216 in the rough. That will depend on the lie. As we cross the 1 o'clock hour. Got a good lie out of that rough. 215. Losing 5. Gaining 5. So on the card, he's just going to go with it with a 4. That's fine. I enjoy it. Okay, green 182. Going to go with a 7 right at the flag. This last group, if you joined us late, obviously we're leading, 3 leaders overnight. And then Goodall goes out and fires a 60. And so you're on the first tee and you're 6 shots behind already. He's gotten 2 of them back, and he's about to get a 3rd. Or almost a 4th. He got unlucky there. Green hit the flag stick. Ha ha! So Morris is going to go. It's one of the flatter greens here at Harding Park. So he's going to give this a run from 31 feet. Leaves it 2 feet short. That's fine. And now Green got unlucky. That bounced 7 feet away. 7 of 9. Is this a Jerry Ryan putt? No. Close, though. And he missed it. He missed it. He hit the flag and then two-putted for par. Well, I don't think it's too early to talk about this possibility. If we have a playoff, it would be Monday night, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and it would be 9 holes. We would play the back side of Harding Park, and if 9 holes isn't enough, we'll play 1 through 9, sudden death till we get a winner. So if there's no winner tomorrow, the playoff would be Monday night at 7:30 live on twitch.tv/Retro Sports Network. 8th hole, Hogan, longest par 3, playing 245. No, they're going to get 5. It's playing down the hill, so he's going to get 5. 235 is what the yardage is. Aim at 5 yards right. And a knockdown 4. Well, it didn't go to the right, and look how far that rolls. Oh. If you're going to play a knockdown, Mr. Hogan, don't hit it full. All right, Norman. Knockdown 4. And they both have missed the green. Hogan needs to land this on the cut. The green slopes downhill and away from Hogan. Or as we would say in the business, it's a tricky shot. But Ben Hogan is a professional golfer, and that's within 5 feet. Norman's got more green to work with. Land it on the green, roll it close. And he has told one of the marshals that he likes his mashed potatoes with gravy, just in case anyone cares. They did. We're playing with them. We're trying to... The key is with this game, Bobby, is that because they're normalized all-time grade sets, they're just tearing apart these courses. And so we're trying to find some defense so that 20 under doesn't necessarily win. It can, but we don't want that. Oh, he tickled the hole. So Hogan 6 feet up the hill. 13 of 18. Makes it par. And Norman cleans up his par. We go back to 7. I did not check the leaderboard. Hogan second place by himself. Hubert Green was about to hit a 3-wood here. Remains tied with Longer and Palmer. And you see Ralph Goodall in his 60. And they're all chasing him this Saturday afternoon. Green's going to have about 108 on this birdie hole. Same shot for old Tom. A little more distance for old Tom. He's got 98. But a great shot nonetheless. All right, second for Green, 107. Past the hole. Some of these greens are playing like darts. and it will stick if you get it there. Let's see what green does here. Like that. Not a lot of roll. 7-8 feet. It's not dead for birdie, but it's good. All right, Morris from 97. Aiming it past again. Landing area is that sharp slope feeding down to that bunker. Kind of block it to the right. 10 feet or so? About 12. 6 and 18. 1 and 3 chance here coming down the hill. This is speedy. But it would get him to 12 under par. How about that? So Morris is 2 under through 7. And now green. Better than 50-50. And he leaves it short. You can't leave those putts short. This is not a course you want to be leaving shots on. But it's Saturday. And I think 13, 14 under gets you a prime spot on the internet tomorrow afternoon. We move ahead to 9, and Ben Hogan on this long par 4 takes out the driver. You want to avoid the bunkers on the right. I don't think they're going to come into play if you hit it straight. You're losing 10 off the tee. The whole wind is playing right to left. The slope is left to right. And Hogan blocked it to the left. So it's going to depend on the lie in the rough. Same for Norman. He pounded it, but he missed it. So both players are in the rough left here on the 9th fairway. Hogan first. It is sitting up in the rough. He's got a shot. He's losing 10 yards. So it's a 4-iron shot. He's going to aim it at the hole. It should play towards the center of the green. Left it short. He's fine with that. And if my math tells me that's about 48 feet. Norman did not get the good lie. That's what that red means on the top right. Norman's ball is a bit buried. So 7-iron, just put it in play. Avoid the bunkers. You can make a par. Scoring average here on 9 today is 408. And Norman did exactly what you're supposed to do. 58 yards for Norman. This is the green I told you about the first 2 days. It looks like someone skipped a stone about where that pin is, and it slopes away from there like the ripple marks would on a calm pond. All uphill for Norman. I'd say that's pretty cozy, don't you? That's about a yard. All right, Hogan's just going to... He's thinking from 47. Said, nope, you're a solo second. Let's keep you solo second. 2 feet. And a par. And a par for Norman. How you doing? All right, so here's how this group has played the first 9. Norman out in 3 under 35. He has not bogeyed a hole. Norman with the one blemish after someone asked when the wheels are falling off. Not mentioning any names, Mr. Forsberg. But 3 under and 2 under on a day when scoring is coming natural. This has been a good pairing. Last group on 8. Par 3, 240. They're gaining 5 here. So 4 iron for old Tom. And you find the putting surface, but he didn't really find much of anything else. I saw that your Indians were shell-shocked by the Braves. Arnold Palmer has joined the fray at 13 under through 10. 10 is the only par 5 on the backside. Hogan's about to hit it. Young Tom has joined old Tom at 12 under. We are in for such a fun day tomorrow. All right, Hubert Green. Knocked down 3. Careful, the last group that played this tried to get cute, and the greens are firm, and they bounced off the back. Mr. Green doesn't have that problem. That's why his name is Green. 15 feet. All right, 61 for Morris. We're not even going to look. Remember, it's not impossible to come down from 3-zip. In a replay. Morris leaves it within 4 feet. A little more than he would like to clean up. All right, Green 1 in 4 chance. 13 feet, and this is to join Palmer and Hogan 3 back. No. The putter has not been Hubert Green's friend this afternoon. Hasn't cost him any bogeys. Morris makes his par, but he should be playing a lot better. All right, 10th tee. Ben Hogan. Trees left, trees right. Playing into the wind, -5. And uphill 10. But the good news is, as the wind will push this left to right, is that it slopes right to left. So Hogan will give this all he can. It is playing 558 yards today, and the scoring average is 436. This is a birdie hole. And Hogan might be able to get in from 251. Good shot for Ben. Okay. Norman. Well, no one said that beating Maddox, Smoltz, and Glavine would be easy. Not impossible, but not easy. And Norman puts it, I don't think he can get home in 2, but he's in good position here on the 10th fairway. 261. Yeah, he can get it home. I'm going to take a 2-iron. This will go left to right. Chance at eagle here with a good shot. Or find the bunker. Still 4 is in play. Not what he wanted, though. All right, Hogan, 251. Going to go with a 3-iron. One of the advantages of being one of the last groups out is you know how the field is played. And both of the tri-leaders overnight have played well, knowing that they took the first tee 6 shots back. Oh, that's pretty good. 15 feet for eagle, and Hogan can be within 1 shot. This course seems to be tailor-made for Hogan. He is so precise with his irons. And this is an iron This is a precision course. It's not long. And we've got some par fours coming up on the backside that you can, 3-wood and pitch. Now here is Norman. Green slopes from back to front. As long as he can negotiate the faults, he should be able to get this close for a birdie. Well, he negotiated the faults, but he blocked it right. It's got 15 feet from birdie. Not impossible, but he's technically farther away than Hogan. 5 and 18 chance here for Greg. Coming down the hill, a sidewinder putt. And you hit it too hard. All right, Hogan, up the hill, 1 in 4 chance. This is to get within 1 of Goodall. Well, he'll be within 2. I think you take a 4 here and run. Cleans it up. And now Norman, 4 feet. 5 and 6. Yep. So the last group at 1:20 Eastern Time hits the 9th tee. Driver for Old Tom. So Goodall at 16. He's been done for a while. We started with him at noon on the 17th. He shot a 60 today. Ben Hogan, 4 under through 10, is within 2. Palmer, 13 under through 11. Longer's done. Miller having a good 60, yeah. Miller and Old Tom are making a run. Green and Morris, the last group, are within 4. So we're having a party here today. Old Tom off the tee, finds the fairway, gets a good roll, and has 212 to get home. Green with the driver. And he lost it left, and this will depend on the lie. I don't know if he can get home from there. No, he cannot get home from there. He's in that rough. So a 7-iron lie here for Hubie Green. Played it perfect. Dead solid perfect. 92 yards. All right. 212 is the yardage. He's going to lose 5 for the wind. And 5 more because it's uphill. So it's playing 222. Knock down 4. This is one of these shots that might hit the green and bounce off the back. But there is a chipping area mown in behind the green. Or you play it on the short side of the pin and leave yourself 10 feet. All right, here's Green. 92 yards. Just get it close. There you go. About 10, 12 feet. He would have liked a little more on that, but it's fine. 11 feet for par. He's had a bunch of these mid-range shots for putts for birdie and not made any. So up the hill, this is as easy as a putt you're going to find here at Harding Park. My arm's starting to fall asleep. So let's see what he does. He missed it. He goes back to 10. So, Old Tom Morris, this is to get to 13 and 3 back. A 1 in 3 chance. He's coming off a side hill line. This is tough. But it's Old Tom. And he hears his son is doing well. And he makes the putt. So, the last group makes the turn. Old Tom out in 32, 3 under par. Hubie Green is 1 under on the turn. Good putting. but not today for Hubie. The back 9 after this message. That's not what I wanted. Oh, what did I do? All right, again, the back 9 after this. Well, this is all what you're going to skip to on YouTube anyway to watch the backside. But it's been an eventful first hour and a half here as the last 2 groups have played decent golf. In the first 9, we had 3 leaders overnight, Old Tom Morris, Ben Hogan, and Hubert Green. And they've played well. But Ralph Goodall is the story of the day. Ralph, an older player, goes out and shoots a 10 under 60 today, which is a major championship record bar none. And he is in the clubhouse at 16 under par. But Ben Hogan, 4 under through 10 holes today. He's about to tee off on the par 3 11th. He is within 2 shots. Old Tom Morris has played magnificent golf. He's at 13 under par today. Oh, did we mention it? Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, and some other big names are in it too? Oh, yeah. What an afternoon we're going to have now. And what a Sunday we're going to have together. So let's get back to the golf course, shall we? So 209 here for Hogan off the tee. It's a hard hole. It's playing 3 1/4. You are getting exact yardage. It's up the hill 5, and the wind will make it at 209. So 6 iron for Hogan, but that pin is in the back. This could get gnarly in a hurry. Yeah, he hit it just before, he hit it just right, and it rolled in the rough about 5 yards. Hogan kind of steamed as he gets out of the way for Norman here on 11. Knocked down 6 iron for Greg. And that's how you do it. A lot of roll in those 15 feet. And that's to get to 12. Now Hogan's going to have to be gentle with this. It's a butter knife shot. 15 feet. Yeah. Baby smooth. And he's got about 5 for par. Or 4, as a matter of fact. Norman, 13 feet for birdie. Or 5 and 18 chance. Somebody yelled mashed potato again. Don't do that. So par here on 11. And now Hogan. Oh. The dreaded red 2, white 4 roll on a short putt. And Ben Hogan's face has turned into a shade of burnt umber. Back to 13 under par and 3 behind Goodall. Now, last group on 10, Old Tom at 13 under. Tied with Palmer and Hogan. Goodall 60 just looks incredible. So Old Tom is just going to let this one rip. And he found the bunker. He lost it right. Hubert Green. That's a yip. Yep. Yep, a yip. Back at 11 under, he finds the fairway, and we'll see if he's got a chance here. But let's see where Morris is. He will not go for this. It's a 3-iron, just wants to keep it in play, up and down, 14 under, 2 back. What's the big deal? 68 yards, up and down, 14 under, what's the big deal? All right, green will not chase. Four-iron. Pushed it right, and he pushed it into the rough. First to play, 71 yards. The key is trying to stop this. Got the false front. That should help. But he'd like a birdie to start this back 9. He's giving himself a chance, about 10 feet. Below the hole, that should be an uphill putt. All right, Old Tom, 68 yards. He won't like it. Pushed it 8 feet. So green up the hill, 50-50 chance here for Hubert Green. This is to get to within for the lead and 12 under for the championship. Yes, he does. He finally makes one. So here's Morris, 9 feet down the hill, 4 and 9 chance. And he makes it, so he's within 2 of the lead. Let's go to 12. This tree-lined toothpick of a fairway along Lake Merced Boulevard has been shortened. The golfers may not bring out the big dog. Yeah, we will. 293 into the wind. Yeah, we are. And instead might hit a fairway middle to ensure a good fairway position for a mid-iron shot to the good-sized green. Pin cut back right or center right. Norman's gonna give this one a run. And he smashed it halfway to Oakland. He hit it 355 yards. There's 141 left to go. Hogan, driver in hand. He will not play for the long drive. He just wants to get this one in play. Playing to 407 today. Hogan just steaming after that last hole. Oh my goodness, he hit it into an unplayable lie. He hit it into a tree. A tree caught that ball. And Hogan will go back to the tee for his 3rd. Wow. So 186, 307, but that's his 3rd. And if Hogan bogeys this, we're going to drop this group. It's already 130. So 186. Getting 5. So an 8 iron's what he wants. I could see the steam coming out of his ears after the bad shot on 11. And then they'll lose one in the trees. Oh my goodness gracious. What a shot! What a shot from Hogan. He may save his bogey. He may save his bogey. The words coming out of his mouth have made the dealers at Fisherman's Wharf flush. Now here's Norman, 140. Sand wedge. Good shot. He can get to 12 as well. 12 feet. Easy green, 7 and 18 chance. Straight up the hill. No. All right, Hogan. 7 feet to save his bogey. 50-50 chance. And if you thought he was upset before, well, he saved it to go to 12. But for time considerations, we'll keep an eye on what he does, but we're just going to worry about Morris, who's making a run here. So on the course, while I've got the screen up, Nicklaus and Palmer, or Nicklaus and Miller, are playing 18. They've had a good round. Young Tom and Jason Day, 3 under. They've having a good round. Goosen and Trevino playing together. Good. Everybody's playing good. Stuart Stinks had a bad day. Arnold Palmer, 5 under. He's at 14 under. And Morris and Green. We're all chasing Ralph Goodall right now. And so on 11, Morris going to get 5 and lose 5. So 209 is what it's going to play. So he needs to be careful. Kind of underhit this baby 5. And he did. Didn't hit it very well, but he did. All right, Green. I forgot. Doesn't have to do anything. Just a straight 5. And he pushed it to the right. He pushed it to the right. It's really the first bad drive the Greens hit all day. All right. All downhill. Land on the putting surface and let it matriculate down to the pin. Like that. Take your par. Move on. Morris is going to lag this. He would have made that if I went. So this last group goes to 12. Hogan par is the 13th. Palmer 2 back. If Palmer gets another birdie, we'll pick him up. But old Tom is just going to let this one rip and play it. Old Tom has lost it left. And that is going to be an interesting second shot. He'll be green. Same thing. Puts it near the same tree that Ben Hogan lost his ball in, but it finds terra firma. And he'll have 207. So 206. Playing 200. I'm going to play a 5 here. I think he can chase. This is trying to chase one on the green. I believe he chased that one rather well, don't you? Got 30 feet, but par's par. All right, Morris. Surprisingly enough, that is sitting up in the rough. And he can take a straight 5 here and play it. There's a twinkle in that old man's eye. Kind of like Santa Claus right now. He puts it on the green. That, I can't tell you how remarkable that is. In ASG Golf, the further off the fairway you are, the better chance that you're going to have a bad lie in the rough. It simulates where he hit that behind where a gallery would stand. And so that's right up there with the East German swimmer's bodily hair. And he got a clean lie. Old Tom is liking this new modern era. All right, he's got 40 feet. There's no way in purgatory he's going for this. He's going to lag. 3 feet for par. Unbelievable. U.S. Open, they figure that the rough is a half shot penalty. PGA normally figures their rough to be about a quarter shot. Hubert Green, 26 feet, gonna go. Flat putt. He rolls a 1-1. 6-6. Where's the 2-2s? Oh, 3-3 and 2-2. So doubles, and he gets to 13 under. Left it 2 feet short, but he'll take that. Now Morris to clean up a remarkable par. Oh, yeah. So, last group about to hit the 13th tee. You hear sirens behind me? We show you slides. And so, if you are not part of our regular lunchtime specials, we have a 1978 Major League Baseball replay doubleheader special Monday. We don't normally stream Mondays, but we will this week. Trying to get the season done. Monday, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. It's the Texas Rangers. They are the surprise leader of the American League West, and they have a doubleheader against the floundering California Angels. It's the Rangers and the Angels, 11:30 a.m. Monday, right here on Retro Sports Network. So we go to the first look at the 13th hole today. And we will pick up Arnold Palmer the last 3 holes. He is now within 1 shot of Goodall. So Palmer and Old Tom going at it. This one looks benign enough on the scorecard, but requires accuracy over a bunker, or a player will be hugging some trees. The Flounder Angels. Yep. And we are in California, so it's okay to hug some trees, but not with your golf clubs. The approach will require 8 or 9 unless the hole is cut back by the bunker. On the left, it is not. Front right or back right today. So minus 10 for Old Tom. No crosswind. And he's going with a driver. Put the ball in play and see what we can do. Again, he's missed the fairway. 275. Now Green just going to play it safe with a 3-wood. And he missed it to the right. Benign my tushy. So both golfers have missed the fairway. Green, 199. He's going to lose 5 with the win. So it's a 205 shot. He's going to go with a 5-iron anyway. I think a 4 is too much club. A 5 was not enough club. 23 yards. Now Morris, 160, 8-iron. Not going to play with the wind or anything like that. Get it on the surface, do what you can. Good shot. He's got a chance at birdie. He's within 20 feet here on 13. Green will lag from 69. He's maybe Sunday you do this, but not today. Good putt. 2 feet. Cleans it up. Now Morris. This is to get within 1. He has a 1 in 6 chance. He is going uphill. If there is a putt here at Harding Park that's makeable, this be it. Did you ever have any doubt? Old Tom Morris is 5 under through 13 holes, and he is 1 back of Ralph Goodall here at the PGA Championship. Retief Goosen comes home in 30, so he's at 13 under par. Old Tom and Palmer. And we'll play them the rest of the way. Here's Palmer on the 16th. This is a birdie hole. Yeah, I think they might have lengthened it for the players that can drive the ball 340. No, but think again. It is a classic risk-reward quandary with a grove of trees guarding the right side of a tiny green and bunkers along the left. One player hit his drive into the tree grove and had no problem getting out, saying the trees have been trimmed and cleaned up. It's not the jail it was in older days. Now, if you've watched me play Arnold Palmer and the other 3 majors, say a novena for me, because Arnold and I aren't on the best of playing terms. No yardage change. It's going to go to 3-iron, and it's going to go right to left. It should be about 260, 265. It should give him a good angle to spin this one in for a birdie chance and a tie for the lead. Okay, I got it right. 87 yards. We will play Willie Smith. He's Scottish, by the way, and appears to be quite old. 2-iron. 11 under is not bad. He'll get to virtually sleep in on Sunday for a bit. A little closer than Arnie, but both with good distances. And if you think that 16's a birdie hole, you're right. It's playing at 3.5. 86 yards for Palmer. And that pin is cut just beside a sharp incline down. It's on top of a knoll. And Palmer left it beneath it. So he'll have about 20 feet. The good news is it's all uphill. The bad news is he should have put it closer. All right, Willie Smith. That's the shot you should have hit. 4 feet for birdie. All right, 17 for Palmer. It's a 1 in 4 chance. This is not straight up the hill. It's going to go left or right. But if he judges the speed okay, he's tied for the lead. What did I say about me and Arnold Palmer? He's got 6 feet down the hill for par. The most dreaded words in golf. It's still your turn. All right, it's a Jerry Ryan putt. I don't care what you say. She's not bug eyes. So 7 and 9 here to save his par on 16. Par saved. 1 back. Smith up the hill. Yeah. I like old Tom's chances of leading this tournament by himself. Hogan, by the way, keeps parring, so Old Tom with the driver. He's going to lose 10 and gain it right back. And he should hit it beyond the slope. Going to play for the right side of the fairway. 14 playing at par. And is playing 463 yards today. Straight and narrow. Well, he caught some in the slope, but I think he'll be fine. Yeah, 159. Green will hug that right side with the driver. Catches some of the slope, he'll be fine. All right, Green, 168. Losing 5, playing right to left at 5. Wind not a factor. Or course is not a factor. Center the green. 8 iron. A little short. 30 feet. Safe. Now Morris, 160. Going to play a cut down 8. That's for the lead. 18 feet. Green will lag this. Not a difficult putt, but no reason to make a mistake here. Two-putt par for Green. All right, Morris for a share of the lead, headed to 15. 1 in 6 chance. The play result number is a 12. He'll take it. Oh! And he got away with a hidden roll. He rolled the dreaded 2-4. His short putt rating on his card is a 0, and what that means is you take one of those, die again, and 1, 2, 3 he makes it, 4, 5, 6 he missed it, and so you rolled a 1, a 2, or a 3. That would be a Lawrence Wilk roll. So he stays 1 back. Palmer here, well, Willie Smith first on 17. Short, narrow trip along the lake. If you were with us at the start, we started here at 17 a couple hours ago. 185, playing 190. Knocked down 7. And he lost it well right. All right, Palmer. 8 iron. Get this close. Like that. So Arnold Palmer has about 10 feet for a share of the lead. And this is a birdie hole. It's playing at 292 today. Smith slopes away from him. Something fierce. Yeah, that ball's going to run. And so he's going to have 18 feet for par. 16 feet. Okay, 1 in 6 chance. Up the hill, that's the good thing. Never doubt. All right, Arnold, 11 feet for a share. 5 of 18 on the easiest putting chart you got. This is tailor-made for your Arnie. Tailor-made. But you played a Wilson instead, didn't you? He might regret that tomorrow. He left it short by an inch. But he's in with a par. So now the 15th. Old Tom, one back. Into the wind at 10. Right to left at 5. You're going to get 5 here. Aim it away from the bunker. 3-wood is the right play. You can spin this in. He's got a birdie chance at 15, and I think he's got a decent chance at birdie at 16. It would not surprise me if old Tom goes in the clubhouse at 17 under, the solo leader tomorrow. He got the roll. He lost the fairway, but he got the roll. It's 103, so that's a spinner. Now green. He could get to 14, I think. Yeah, that's the shot we're supposed to hit. 102 yards. All right, Morris. Pin is just on the back side of a knoll, 102 yards. That pin, that bunker should not be in play. Well, underhit it a little bit. A little too much grass between him and the ball. But the way that old Tom's thinking, it's not impossible. Green, 101, right at it. See what you get. Bunker. All right, same shot, essentially. Lots of green to work with. Problem is, it's a side hiller. Yeah, I wish, Jamie, he could mulligan that. He'll take his par. Wanted a birdie, but he'll take a par. All right, old Tom, 21 feet. He's going to go. Old Tom is feeling his Geritol today. This is for a share of the lead. And a 6-under round through 15. Yes, sir! Old Tom Morris has done it. How about that? He smiles and pumps the fist. And so Ralph Goodall, who shot a 60 today, to post 16 under, and old Tom has gone 6 under in the last group to match him. And he's got the very birdieable 16th to come. What a story, because old Tom Morris, as I said in the Open, played in the first ever major championship at Prestwick in 1860. And 160 years later, here he is on a device he could have never have imagined, playing a course that was built 65 years after his first major, and he's winning it. 18, Willie Smith. You're going to get 5. You can Yep, you can teach an old Tom new tricks. So you're going to get 5 here. Willie Smith is going to ride the wind. He's just going to bomb this with a driver. The tree on the left can come into play with the mist. You cannot find the lake. Wow. Does he find the bunker? Well, he found the rough. He drove the fairway. 190. Arnold Palmer, driver in hand. This is to join the party tomorrow. Palmer is 6 under today. Hasn't made a bogey since the 8th yesterday. So out in 30 or in 30 yesterday and out in 32 today. No bunker. but in the rough. 175. He drove at 321. All right, Willie Smith, good lie, 7 iron, 189. Gonna lose 5. Gonna lose 10. And by the way, the clubhouse is considered out of bounds. So 200-yard shot here. 6 iron. Dead, solid, perfect. Palmer, 175, going to play 185. Knock down 7. That water is not in play. The bunkers might be. He saw what Smith did with his shot. Might be next to last group. He's on, and he'll take it. So 22 feet. Oh, man. Putting chart 4. The Ron in me says I'm lagging this. Knowing Palmer, do I lag it or do I go? If I go, there's no guarantee I'm two-putting this. I'm lagging. Get in, 15. Take your chances for tomorrow. He would have made it. He would have made it. Easy for you to say now, Rick, but yeah, he would have made it. Well, he'll finish at least 1 back. And remember, Morris has a birdieable hole to come. Here's Smith, 12 feet, 11 and 36. And he just missed. So Arnold Palmer has played himself into contention. No bogeys today. Birdies 5, 7, and 8, out in 32. Birdies 10, 11, and 10, 13, and 15, and out in 32. For a 664, and look, 84 putts through 3 rounds. Yeah. All right, so old Tom. On the tee. Ben Hogan seems to have crashed and burned. So Goodall and Morris the leaders. Palmer solo 3rd at 15 under. Retief Goosen solo 4th at 13 under. Three wood for Morris. Fairway. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot for old Tom. May not matter what I did for Palmer. Old Tom might have destiny in his own hands tomorrow. He keeps playing like that. He's got 57 yards. 3 wood for green. 13 under. Wait. Gets him a better tee time tomorrow. He's got 85. And spin this in. If you joined us late, what you want here is to miss it. If you're going to miss to the left. Right is bad. The 16th hole could decide tomorrow any of these holes. This is such a fun course, Ricky. I didn't watch any of the PGA. How you doing, COVID-19 Romania? Only 2 par 5, plenty of scoring chances, and lots of drama. Green overcooked it. 18 feet, coming back down. Old Tom from 57. Taking dead aim at that flag. birdie here, and he'll play the last two as the solo leader. Tom Morris is about to be the solo leader of the PGA Championship. Oh, drive it like Makanawa did? Yeah. All right, green from off the green, 17 feet. 1 in 4 chance. Just missed. All right, well, if Old Tom misses his 3-footer, I'm going to eat Ricky's hat. Ricky's Yankee hat is safe, and Old Tom Morris is the solo leader at 17 under par. And so we go to the par 3 17th. Seven iron in hand. I think, Bobby, someone did spike Old Tom's Geritol, or his Wheaties at least. He was 10 under to start the day. Birdies at 1, 7, and 9 had him out in 32, and he has put on. That's funny. He has put on a show here on the back 9. He birdied the par 5 10th, and then 13, 15, and 16. And Ricky Keeler tells a joke, and that was a good one. The beard makes me think Old Tom is bringing Christmas presents to our houses. That's a good one. I like that. All right, so he's going to go at this with a 7 iron. The crosswind will make it play right to left, but I don't think he cares. He pushed it left. Good luck. 90 feet from the rough. Hubert, Jamie says, I think Colonel Sanders making birdies. Oh, boy. He is going to give this one a run. 7 iron, and he got a good bounce. So he's getting about 20 feet. All right, let's see what kind of lie Mr. Morris, Colonel Sanders, Father Christmas, has here. Well, there's a knob. I think I've said that about 5,000 times between Thursday night and today. In the middle of the green, and the pin is on the back right side of that. So you have to land it, and then it's all downhill. It's not an easy shot, but you don't get the 17 under on a major making bad shots. He's going to need a good putt from 18 feet. A little too much grass there. Now green, 21 feet, gonna go. Why not? 21 feet. 1 in 9 chance. He rolled doubles, but that's the one he didn't need. All right, 17 feet for Morris, a 1 in 6 chance. At worst, he goes to 18, tied with Goodall. He gave that a run. Oh my goodness, he horseshoed the pin. So, we go to the last hole of the day. It's Goodall and Morris at 16 under. Goodall with a 60. You see the card on the bottom right? Depends on charts and what the number reading is. And so your best result's going to be like on a 1-1 or a 6-6. And so that's generally, hopefully that answers it. All right, leaderboard. Goodall and Old Tom should be playing together tomorrow. Palmer and Retief Goosen, 15 under and 13 under. And then Longer, Miller, Couples, Smith, and Hubert Green all tied at 12 under, and Jim Furyk, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus at 11. Gain 5. Controlled driver for Hubie. Avoids the tree, avoids the bunker. Good shape, 292. Old Tom, driver in his hand. So if anything, we've got Commissioner Goodall and Father Christmas. Oh man, yes, lots of good puns. And Ricky, 92 golfers made the cut, and everybody yesterday coming into the round today was within 8 shots of the lead. This is everything the PGA Championship wants and more. Old Tom hits that perfect. 178 to go. Now Green first to play, 197. Got a 6 iron in his hand. Gonna lose 10. 5 iron for Green. That's a dart. That's 5 feet with a dart for 13 under. Okay, Morris, 178. Gonna play a 7 iron. He hit a tree. He's got 21 yards. Miss Sandy hit is running up to, oh my goodness, I'm not sure what kind of a shot. He's going to have to hit this over a tree. Oh my goodness gracious. So Old Tom is going to have to pull another one out of his bag of presents here to make a par. And he does. Are you kidding me? He's going to have about 7-8 feet for par, but just the fact he hit it over that tree limb and onto the green is absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. There was no lump of coal in that tree. What a recovery shot indeed. He's got 7 feet. This isn't dead. 5 of 9 shot here. Better than that. About 6, about 2/3. 7 feet, and this is to stay in the lead overnight at 16 under. This is for a 6 under 64. Yeah, like there was any doubt. He's got that twinkle, man. He's got that twinkle. He's going to be hard to bet against tomorrow for sure. Now Hubert Green, this is to get to 13 under, and tie Retief Goosen for 4th. 5 feet. Jerry Ryan shot. And that birdie was assimilated, so he finishes with a 3 under 67 today. So Old Tom may not be the most accurate, but he can putt. He made a bogey on 17, and that was it. So out in 32, in 32, a 64, and Old Tom Morris and Ralph Goodall in a 60 are tied at 16 under going into tomorrow. And as I said, there are 17 golfers within 5 shots of the lead. Ben Hogan, Jason Day, Jack Nicklaus, Larry Nelson, David Duval, Jordan Spieth, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, Willie Smith, Fred Couples, Johnny Miller, Bernard Lunger, Hubert Green, Retief Goosen, Arnold Palmer, Old Tom Morris, and Ralph Goodall. I would suggest that you join us tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, for what we hope to be the conclusion of play here at Harding Park. But if you have other things to do, 1:30 will do, because I think we are in for maybe the best round of the year tomorrow. What a round of golf we saw today. And so as we say good night or good afternoon from Harding Park, because I need a nap, I'm pretty beat. It's Ralph Goodall and old Tom Morris. They'll be the last group out at 16 under par. We'll see you at noon tomorrow for what we hope is the conclusion of the PGA Championship. Until then, I'm Ron Juckett. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday. Bye-bye.